Hi darlings, happy Saturday. I am having a great day so far. Yesterday, let me just kind of fill you guys in on what's been happening. So I posted my video a couple of days ago, like 2 days ago, very late because life happened. Long story short, won't get into the details of course, but my partner's grandpa passed away. And so we last minute went to Puerto Rico for a couple of days for the funeral. And I haven't been to a funeral since I was 4 when my great grandma passed away. And it was, I don't know, it was just like a different feeling. It was a lot more peaceful than I expected it to be. And, you know, I was just there for, you know, my boyfriend and his family. But we ended up leaving last Wednesday. I think it was last Wednesday. I think already it was. Yeah, last week. And we left on Wednesday. And then I think when we got there, we just kind of like ate dinner. And then Thursday was the day of the funeral. So we were there for a good bit of the day. And like we had, you know, like breakfast and dinner and stuff like that. And then Friday was our last day there, so that was kind of like our day to just kind of like for them to de-stress. So we ended up going to the beach, which was really beautiful. I love the beaches there in Puerto Rico. Like I could honestly see myself living in Puerto Rico one day, which is crazy to say. Like I'm more drawn to Puerto Rico than I am drawn to like New York, which is crazy. But like my best friend now lives in New York, and I love my New York. Don't get me wrong, I love New York, but I always tell him like I love New York, but I can't imagine myself living there really. But Puerto Rico, I could absolutely see myself living there one day, which is so weird because I'm very like, I fell in love with it the first time I went. And then when we went the second time, although under different circumstances, like I said, Friday, you know, we were able to like do some things. So we ended up getting breakfast again at a panaderia, which is it's just such a cool bakery. Like they work fast, they work hard, the pastries, the food, the coffee's delicious, and it's always packed. So we were there like 3 days in a row. But that last day on Friday, we went to get coffee, came back for a bit, and then we went and spent some time at the beach for a couple of hours, and I love their beaches there. And then we had food, Ryan and I had food from the day before, so we ate that at the B&B, but I still wanted to just kind of enjoy the company. But funnily enough, on Thursday of the funeral, the day of the funeral, and I guess Wednesday night, let me backtrack, Wednesday night, we had gotten dinner and everything. Everyone was saying hi to each other. We ended up spending the entire like rest of the night by the pool. Everyone was drinking and catching up. They hadn't seen each other. And then Thursday after the funeral, we did the same thing. When we got back and after we ate dinner, we just kind of congregated by the back pool and everyone was talking and drinking. All to say, we ended up pulling out basically an all-nighter. We didn't go to sleep until 5 a.m. And that was again, a really nice night to be able to just kind of see everyone like talking and laughing and remembering him. And they're Puerto Rican, so obviously like as Hispanics, that's kind of just what we do. I'm Dominican, they're Puerto Rican. Or my boyfriend's family is Puerto Rican, long story. But yeah, it was really nice to just kind of have everyone like, you know, talking and drinking and remembering and you know, just catching up and stuff like that. So that was really nice. And then Friday, I didn't want to just stay, you know, at the B&B the whole night. So Ryan was incredibly tired from the night before. I was really tired too, but I was like, you know, it's our last night here, of course, you know. So after that, I went with his brother's girlfriend and his other brother to a lounge bar, which was so nice. Like my style of lounge. Oh, it was so freaking cool. But all that to say, a lot has happened since I last filmed, because again, that video was late. And of course I didn't like, you know, vlog on the trip there because we were there for the funeral. But the last day I did vlog a little bit, just because, you know, everyone was kind of just trying to celebrate life and being able to see everyone like laughing and talking and celebrating more than like mourning was really nice. So, I did film a little bit on Friday, just of a couple things that we did. So I'll probably end up attaching that like little 4 to 5 minute snip at the very end of this video. Just because again, it was Puerto Rico and I love Puerto Rico. And they just made me want to celebrate life. So that day was a really, really good day. I had a lot of fun that day and so did everyone else. So yesterday, after I got off work at 3, I was gonna go to the gym, but my boyfriend really wanted to see Spider-Man. And I was like, yeah, like we haven't been on a date in a little while technically. So we went to go see Spider-Man and it was good. I don't think it was, oh my God, amazing, but he liked it and I liked it. So it was good. It was a good movie. I feel like it lagged a little bit at first, but then towards the middle and the end, it like picked up a little bit with the action, which the action scenes were pretty cool. And then this morning, I went to go get coffee with my boyfriend's brother, because again, he likes to try coffee shops, and me, of course. So I took him to one that he's never been to that I've been to before that I really liked, like 30 minutes away. And he really liked it, and I liked it again, although it wasn't very sweet today, but it was good. So now, whew, what a mouthful. Right now, I have to start getting ready for a baby shower / gender reveal for my boyfriend's cousin's baby and his wife, which I think I've talked about them a couple of times. His name is Joe, her name is Lana. And the theme is floral themed, or like, not floral, I'm sorry, tropical themed. So I ended up buying a shirt from Amazon that hopefully it fits, but it's got a big flower on it. And I have to pack up their little gift that I got them and start getting ready, because I have to leave here in the next 30 minutes. So I just figured I'd make this a long intro. Of course, I feel like my intros are always so long, but I'm glad to not be filming in the car and you guys actually get to see more like brightness, because I'm always starting my vlog in the car. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and start getting ready. I wanted to, my babies, I wanted to come home for a little bit for my babies to be able to sunbathe, because they were just sleeping and I don't want them to sleep all night and then have to go to sleep in the morning again. So they already ate earlier and I'm letting them kind of take turns sunbathing, even though it's incredibly hot here in Georgia and apparently up in New York too. So I'm gonna let them sunbathe while I get ready and pack up their little gift and then go to the baby shower. So I'll see you guys when I'm in my whole attire. But again, if you're new here, which I wish I would have said at the beginning, hi, welcome, my name is Jules. I'm so glad you are here joining me on the journey of my 20s. And if you are able to, please like, subscribe, comment, anything you want, as long as it's respectful and nice, and just enjoy the ride with me, because we are in our 20s and we are living, honey. We are trying to live our lives to the fullest every day. All right, you guys, we are headed to the baby shower, and there weren't a lot of floral options on Amazon that would have gotten here in time. And I don't love it, so I will be returning it, but it's got a flower on it, and their flyer for the baby shower / gender reveal is tropical with a bunch of like flowers just like this on it. So I don't love the outfit today. I'm really not feeling it, but it is what it is. But I got their gift all packed up in their Pampers, and yeah, we're headed there now. So we'll see how it goes. I'm really happy for them, so let's see how it goes. happy Sunday. It is a beautiful day, and I am just in this mindset today of like slowing down again, because again, I get very anxious like with Sunday scaries regarding like having to go to work tomorrow. But I'm not talking about places of employment today, because if I continue to do that in my videos or just every day regarding things like that, I'm going to keep myself stuck, and I'm going to block the universe's blessings for me and God's blessings for me. So that's all I'll say about that. But I wanted to be honest regarding that, because I know a lot of us have Sunday scaries when Monday is the next day ahead. But it is Sunday today, and I've been trying to be very intentional about how I spend my weekends, which I always usually am, but more so with just like really slowing down my movements, like I've mentioned in a video in the past that I did. And I just had my delicious breakfast and my amazing coffee. Again, still the best coffee I've had in Augusta. Rooted Coffee House. Amazing coffee. Like I've only had one, I think, coffee there with the barista one time that didn't make it that great. They did their best, but it's amazing coffee. But I just had my breakfast, and they gave me a lot of food today, so I couldn't finish like all of it. But it is sunny, it is beautiful, and I just woke up grateful today, and even like my tone of voice is softer because I'm really trying to just like hone in on slowing down and being intentional, and just utilizing my free time during the week doing things that calm me and my nervous system down. I haven't been to the gym, so again, I'm trying not to be disappointed in myself on that. But my boyfriend actually got me some weights at home that I can like start utilizing when I don't want to go to the gym, which I love. But I haven't started using them yet. But it's a gorgeous day. It's a new day. I'm here. I'm grateful. I'm alive. And after having that delicious breakfast and eating it slowly and drinking and really tasting the flavor in my coffee, I am now ready to go and see some new art, as always. And I think it's just one little small like new room at the museum, but I'm gonna go there. And then I haven't gone shopping in a long time, like in a really long time, and I'm not gonna be going shopping really today, but I wanted to at least go to a thrift store or two just to see if I can find some new things, because I'm kind of at that point where I just like am ready for a couple new items regarding my fashion. So oh my god, did you guys hear that whistle my nose just did? Okay. Yeah, I just kind of want a couple of new pieces in my wardrobe, so I'm probably gonna hit up just one. I usually go to the one that's closest to me, and it's a pretty big Goodwill. Again, the only thing I don't like about the Goodwills here in Georgia is that the shirts are like differently priced. Like some of them are like $7.49, $8.79, $6 something, and I'm like, that's the one thing I don't like about Goodwills here in Georgia. But I don't plan on buying a bunch of stuff, just a couple, like maybe 3 or 4 things that I find, depending on the price. Like unless I really love it, I'm not gonna walk out with it. We're going to enjoy our day and go see some art, and then go hit up a thrift store, and then I have to deposit some money. And then after that, I'll be going back home and finishing Lioness with my mom and sister, because their Paramount earlier was freezing up. And then I'm not rewatching. I didn't go up watching the challenge. My sister watches, I think she still watches the challenge. But she kind of got me into that show years ago, and so I'm kind of like rewatching old seasons that I had already seen. I just hadn't seen in a while. But yeah, and I didn't even bring my clothes to the gym. So I don't have anything to work out. I was gonna say, well, maybe I'll go to the gym, but I don't have any clothes, so I guess I will be working out at home today. We're going to enjoy our day and enjoy this gorgeous sun, and just take the rest of the Sunday and the weekend slowly. But coffee's A1, and I know people don't use that term anymore, but I really don't care. It's delicious though. It's so freaking good. But yeah, let's go ahead and go to the museum and see some new art. I am so ready for it. So ready for it. a nice, simple exhibit. They had some new like pieces or pictures of like, they have several different like, you know, rooms and things, but as you make your way up, they have, you know, like portraits on the wall that they changed out in 2 of the rooms, which was nice. So I got to see more new art than I had imagined I was going to see. And then the flowers were really beautiful to look at. I love when the artist, like, hold on, there's a sheriff. I love when the artist, like, leaves the actual, like, paint, almost 3D, on the portrait. It looks so cool. But I don't know why I never thought of this before, but when I was in Chicago couple of years ago, my boyfriend said to like he always has at least one like headpiece in, and like he always leaves like one ear free in case, you know, we need to talk to him or something. But
in about 5.5 miles,
he was like, why don't you like he gave me his headphone, and then he was like, why don't you like listen to music when you're walking through the, you know, the museum? And don't know why I never thought of that. Like, I have loved art since I was in elementary school, and I honestly like was getting a little bit emotional when I was walking, because the reason I love art is just because it's there, and it tells a story, and it evokes emotions differently from different people. Someone can look at a painting and say, oh, I love this because of this, or someone can say, I feel absolutely nothing. But the entire like purpose of art to me is to evoke something. And even if you don't feel anything, you're still evoking nothing. So my art is so special to me, like walking through galleries and walking through museums. And I always am very slow when I walk in a gallery or a museum, because I want to take everything in. I want to take each step that I'm taking in. And I was like looking at my reflection and silhouette on the wall as I was passing these portraits, and then I just got this like montage of the fact that we are human and we're here, and one day and it's gonna sound morbid, but one day we won't be here. And honestly, like in my mind, I try to live my life and romanticize my life in a way that it's like a movie to myself. I know it sounds weird probably, but just like standing in front of the art and looking at it and you know, taking pictures or videos of it, just the entire experience of an art gallery or an art museum to me are so much more than just going to go see art, which is clearly why I'm there, you know, every vlog that I make. But I don't know, I just wonder if anyone else kind of has you know, moments like that where they're walking through life, or they're doing something that they enjoy, and the realization of the fact that we are here in our bodies, and that one day we won't be here. And just like I get montages of like my family or like memories in my mind, like all within like a split second. Like, you know, those movies where something's happening to someone and they have like a flashback or a montage of just like every fun, quirky, sad, grief, sorrow moment in their life, like all within 5 seconds. Like that's kind of what happens to me when I am walking through a gallery or an art museum, more so than just like living. Like, granted, I do have those probably every day, or like every other day or every week, just in my life in general, depending on the moment I'm in, but primarily when I'm in a museum or a gallery. So all of that was to say that I now listen to music when I walk in an art gallery when I'm by myself. And I usually on Spotify, there's one called, I think it's Walking Through a Museum. And actually, let me find it, because I would love for you guys to be able to like listen to this specific Spotify soundtrack when you're walking through it. So it's called Walking Through an Art Museum, and it's got like a purple cover photo on it. So if you guys like art and you guys ever go to a museum or gallery, on Spotify, look up Walking Through an Art Museum with the little purple cover photo. And it's just, I don't know, it just like brings out the like feelings. I don't know. And anyways, I loved the art today, and now I'm gonna go to my thrift store. I was gonna go to Goodwill, but I forgot that there's a cheaper thrift store called America's Thrift. They're a little bit cheaper than Goodwill, and they are pretty big, so I'm gonna go there and see if I find some items. Starling's lighting is horrible, but I wanted to do a very quick haul. I wasn't gonna go to the other Goodwill, but I was like, I wanted to try to find some pants because I'm tired of wearing the same jeans that I've been wearing. And the one pair of flowy pants that I have, because the other one that I used to have that I would wear all the time that were incredibly colorful are ripped and I have to sew them. But I wanted to do a very quick 5-minute haul so I can go back home to my babies and clean up and try to give my baby boy a bath. But from Goodwill, I got this jacket to be able to wear like around the house, or just because I wear a lot of like camis at home. Sometimes I step out during my lunch break and I leave all my jackets upstairs. And then this from earlier, and then I found this cute red top to wear. It's very, very cute. Wait, was this from the other one too? Hold on. Goodwill. Wait, I'm so confused. These all say Goodwill. Oh, I already showed you guys those when I was like, wait a second. I grabbed more things after I was trying on clothes, and I already showed you guys the red one. And then I found these black flowy pants. I think they're gonna be long enough, and they look a little bit big, but we'll see. I just really want something that I can wear like a cute top and some comfortable pants. I'm always wearing jeans, and it's really hot, and your girl's been sweating, of course. So, and then lastly, well, I found these pair of earrings. I love hoopies, and I got some more hoops. And then lastly, I found these freaking, oh wait, I already showed you guys these too. My goodness. Anyways, I'm gonna say it again. There's a button that's missing, so I'm gonna play around with probably taking this button off. But these pants are so cute. I wish they were a little bit more snug. They're a little loose, but I'm excited to be able to play around with these pants and some tops, because I know I can make it look very chic. So we're going to have fun with these pants. But that's all I got. I'm not doing any more shopping. I got my stuff from the first thrift store, and then I got all of these things. So I can't wait to wash everything and start wearing them. But we went thrifting today, and it was a very successful thrifting day. I haven't been thrifting in months, so I'm very excited. But now we're gonna, like I said, go back home, clean up a little bit because Cassie's still shedding, and probably try to give my baby boy a bath and do his nails because his nails grow so quickly. And then keep watching, or try to keep watching Linus and my mom and sister, and watch a couple of Cobra Kais. I'm not hungry, which I knew I wouldn't be, so when I get hungry, I will step out to get something. But I really want like a salad, but there aren't any salad bars around here, unfortunately, so we're gonna find something because I don't want to pay $17 for a salad at Outback. But yeah, let's go home and do what I gotta do, and then step out to get something when I get hungry before I meet my best friend again tonight. But overall, I'm having a great day. There's nothing better. Well, there are plenty of things that are better, but one of the best feelings is when you go out on a thrift day and you find clothes. So I'm so excited to play around with those clothes. All right, let's go home.